control of long just yet.
Yeah, Dobu's in such a solid position to try to help out his teammate as well, and there's that bink, but it comes in a little bit too late as Rate's already dealt with. Tiger still just looking to control spawn and maybe find this kill onto somebody who's going to have the higher accuracy, going to have more kills as well, because he's taking this long-range fight with USP. Tiger, unfortunately, taking a losing battle, it seems, and rather than maybe move somewhere else on the map, maybe relinquish that RV control knowing somebody was just going to keep pushing and showing absolutely no respect. They've now lost 3 of their players.
What am I watching? Am I watching like 2017 somebody who's just like continually swinging and just pushing it? It's just like, oh, they know I'm here. Maybe I should fall back because, you know, a team would actually go B. He just keeps pushing. He keeps dueling, quad swinging, quadruple swinging. Doesn't matter until you kill this man. He's not going to get moving from his position. That said, opportunity is now created though from the pistols, the P250 retrieve. Cool-Ass definitely doing some damage, and these CTs low on HP, trying to go for the bomb plant. This is starting to work out for Tiger, but Cool-Ass has to commit to this bomb plant, and it means that Attacker has time to clean up.
Tyloo players, rather. And slowly's gone very aggressively up through Brown Horse, trading positions, and now wondering why Dobu was running with his knife out. Surely expecting Cabal here in the smoke, and that is a nice read. Slowly finds himself 2K, full control of the bomb as well as he drops that molly, but he can't get enough damage on the 2 men facing at the top of ladder. Dan King, however, will be making his way in towards the Brown Horse. He's spotted, but the bomb has been retrieved.
Yeah, pretty heads-up play from Slowly, and I got to say, he's been, I think, the player that has most impressed me this year that we didn't already know about, if that makes sense. You know, we didn't see a whole lot from Slowly until he was.
Didn't even feel like it was like stormy weather. It wasn't as like normally with storms, you know, you have that cloud indication, maybe a couple of flashbangs that come forward, you know, a bit of a light show. With storms, though, obviously, not Glocks running out of mid, which is, as well as a Deagle from Cool-Ass, but I think this should be dispatched relatively easily. 9 just playing wing around the Rosie at the moment. It's never going to...
As well, but somebody's getting close in SL to Cabal, who will win an aim duel against, then faltering. The next player turns around the corner. It was Dobu, and Tiger start to filter their way onto the bomb site. Numbers advantage for a brief moment until Summer bites back with the AWP. It's interesting to see Summer with the AWP as opposed to Dan King, but we'll talk about that in just a second because Dan King's fallen, now Slowly has as well. And it's just Summer, AWP in hand. 2 frags already in the round and 2 more to find. Who'll need to clutch this round out to give Tyloo the 4-0 lead.
Such aggressive player coming out from Tyloo, from Tiger as well in terms of rate. That just offers a one-on-one now and puts 9 in a bit of an uncomfortable scenario. Summer's going to opt to switch to the 8K instead, clearing out not only Sandwich but as well as Ivy. We'll be able to spot out 9 as well, and that's exactly what I keep swinging as per usual.
Oh. Might as well call Summer the primary AWPer at the moment, the way that he's going.
That nade landed behind the dumpster, by the way, so there was no chance of that doing any damage to anyone.
Pretty strong dumpster, eh? Must be one of those big metal ones.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a bad setup actually for Tyloo, depending on what Slowly does from here. He's already peeking upper. He's not going to move just yet, but if he does, he's going to get a lot of info.
How do you know so much about dumpsters?
I was born in one.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, Brisbane is a bit of a dumpster dive sometimes.
Rose up like a phoenix.
I thought you were just being mean to your mother. Well, nice smokes. Coming through towards the back of green. Summer not quite spotting the cross already, and that's going to be a sharp couple of shots from Dobu. Attacker falling. Dobu, the entry god right now. And that's going to be full control of site. 2v4 though, and the warbang under the train. Dan King, man's on. Unfortunately, couldn't get the kill off that. And so it looks like Tyloo happy just to hold their ground, hold their weapons, and save them across into the next. But here we have that situation I mentioned at the start of the round, where if these
Really just looking to pressure up his AWP from Dan King. Has been tagged down earlier on, but unfortunately, Slowly can't find the timing, and now Dan King, too much pressure. A single AK bullet's going to take him down.
Oh, big shot though, and that's going to be the festivities kicked off on the B side.
Rate's already in CT spawn. This round's over.
Well, Dan King certainly not aware of it as somebody makes his way down low and no cover.
Okay.
There's no time. This round is not over yet, Kev. There is no time for Tiger to get to the bomb and plant. Oh, I think just barely Cool-Ass might have got it.
Oh.
He does at the perfect moment. Finds Summer as well, but does he expect Attacker also coming from lower? It seems that they do. And Rate should get that info right now. 2-man peek.
Voices of setups that Tiger have gone for with these recent changes. You know, we've definitely had our eye, mostly I would say, on Score and Annihilation from that D13 roster. 9, or at the very least throwing the gauntlet down. Big rotation coming across from Tyloo though. They're not here yet, as Coolest has gone a very long way forward. He's going to end up being a 1-for-1 casualty in Tiger's attempt to get the bomb down, which they've now achieved. And their numbers are equal on the retake for Tyloo, but they don't have any util to speak of.
Great shot from Slowly though, managed the dispatch of Dobu. Still a 3-on-3 retake, however, and Rate applying pressure close, and Nine's going to back him up. Great shots coming out from Rate, who's done a fantastic job this round alongside with Nine. Means that Dan King does have to back out. Another round saved for Tyloo. And for Tiger, this is actually exceptional what they're doing at this stage. They're really manipulating the map and forcing Tyloo into a bit of an unbalanced approach, I would say. It's almost unprecedented to see actually a T-side.
It's also a stack of pistols, so let's see if Cabal can make his way up. Idiot Wall, not going to be spotted initially, tries to go for the spray transfer, and is going to be gifted another opportunity, but slowly comes all the way out to Bomb Train. And this round could just be crumbling. Awkward situation. Somebody as well with an AK in hand. This is now getting dangerous as Dobu manages to deal with the AK. 2-on-1 though, and Dan King an opportunity.
He's stuck behind the smoke, and that's why he can't help his buddies out on the A bomb site. It's unfortunate, because an extra gun in the game could have really made the difference. Now Tiger's going to rotate their way over to B, I want to say, but I have to wait and see where they do end up going. There's plenty of options, you know. They can still go down SL, they can come back out onto the A bomb site. They've got 40 seconds, you know, so they're just going to slow things down and keep Dan King guessing. Now, this is really at the point now where Dan King just has to make a bit of an estimation as to where Tiger might end up. If he gets it correct and he gets the freebie, if they, for example, were to walk down ramp,
Oh, this is so smart.
it would be huge.
No, it's not going to happen. Like, the way that Tiger are playing, it's like, look how they're not rushing anything. They're going, yep, Dan King's the last alive. So they drop that smoke inners. They wait enough time to sow that seed of doubt. Where he kind of
hit
goes.
this bang before.
Oh, no, they're looking the wrong way. They just allow... I've seen this one from Summer before. Dan King's going to try and replicate it. It's once again, Tiger do so much good work,
What?
but Tofu just peeks into that.
I would love to see that. The bomb plant has just gone down. Slowly he's getting aggressive up in the B halls once again. Hiding behind the smoke, though, is Cabal, and he's not hiding for very long. The flash from Dobu sends him in. It's the end of another Tyloo player. Tiger have the lead. Tyloo definitely looking to fight back, but money's getting low. They don't really have that many rounds left to play with here. If they do drop this one, it's going to start to become a big problem. Good shots, though, from Summer, who's been probably the form player for Tyloo today, but Dobu's also hitting everything. It's a high-stakes game at the moment between Tyloo and Tiger.
Yeah, Tiger just want to prove themselves. Not that Dobu needs to do that anymore. The man's hitting everything and is peeking. No one can peek a tackle like that, and Dobu's just doing it all himself. 3 with that E-box and sandwich smoke. Awkward for Cabal. Pulled out some util at the worst possible moment. Somebody will trade it, but Cooler starts to make his way towards Outers. Look at Attacker, though, going to be spotted in the edge. However, that MP9 somehow shreds down 2 of the Tiger players, and Dan King with a deagle follows up nicely. Tiger, it's a round where they never really should have lost, but just like that, the 4-on-1 make it 3.
Yeah, you really can't be affording that kind of an opportunity over to Tyloo. Attacker a double kill with an MP9 when it looked like he might actually get done for 0 frags there. And once again, you just get the sense that, oh, well, Tyloo, they're not out of the running just yet. If Tiger goes up 7-4, again starts to put pressure on the economy, then they can run away with the half. But Tyloo's hanging in there, which is all that they really need to do at the moment. Obviously, they need to start to get a hold of their economy first, and then they can start to think about winning the half from here.
Really, they heard him running down Ivy. Dan King was in the perfect position to hear the pitter-patter of the footsteps, but that's going to be a nasty quick scope. 9 has 26 seconds. How's the timing? Well, not great. When Rate shows a little bit of leg a little early, Coolass, though, comes out towards the B site, tries to create some extra space, and now just dances around the edge of bomb, waiting for a repeat from Dan King. However, that's going to be more than enough to get him off the line. Attacker dealt with, and it's up to 9, who has an opportunity now, but he's not going to spot Attacker. Over towards Cloud on the bomb already, and this is just too hard for 9 to even get around the corner. That one's going to be a held defuse, and Tyloo, even the score's 6 apiece.
The green one towards the connector, and Now it's on to Summer, who will just get his head ripped clean off. Somebody suffers much the same fate. That's the end of the round. Tyloo only had the 2 players there to defend.
Ooh. Dan King doesn't get gifted that second opportunity, and Tiger have the 2-man advantage, happily just get into their designated post-plant positions. Look just to hold. That nade won't finish off Rate because he hadn't been tagged up previously. And there you have it. Tyloo opt to save the weapons instead. Looking at the money, I believe that would be the most appropriate response. And there you have it. Tiger are actually going to be going out into the lead. And with 4 alive, it should be solid for them. Make it 3 as Cabal goes. That execute, all 5 players starting to send it off the back of a couple of flashes. Well-placed flashes as well, need to mention. And that's a lot of control, but we have a 5v5 situation for the retake.
Yeah, just even, you can see Tiger just slowly clearing out the site. Coolast getting nice and aggressive once again. Hasn't spotted out the shoulder of somebody, and he's pushed probably a little bit too far. He's not expecting someone at this close location. Still gets the swivel, but not quick enough. Numbers advantage for Tyloo at the moment. Good mollies as well, pushing Rate off a position. He's taking quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, and it seems like patience was the answer here, as we do see Tyloo getting a few picks on the retake. Dobu, however, not going to be going down without a fight. He's spotted on the middle of bomb and taken out as well. Attacker connecting as 9 goes down to 16, but he hits back with some more. Dan King, somebody both with the AWPs trying to make their way to site. Dan King with the secondary. 9's going to be spotted. Cabal falls, and it's all up to 9 just to buy the time, but he's already done so. And that's going to be the round. Dan King happily giving his life to make sure. Can't remember the brand, honestly. The name, it escapes me. Just like Summer is going to be escaping the danger of Sandwich as he does give his life, but it is going to be a 3-for-1 trade, favouring Tyloo at the moment. However, Cabal is here to hit back 9 as well. Very sharp on the AWP today. And he's going to make that even more prominent as he finds Attacker over the top of the couple of smokes. And back to the 2-on-2 we go. 30 seconds into the round, and almost everyone's dead.
Trying to figure out where Slowly is at the moment. You can see that they're waiting at SL, maybe waiting for the re-engagement coming out from the B site anchor. Plenty of time to work with, and honestly, it felt like Tyloo had a better hold of that. They were able to get the first couple of initial kills when Tiger were trying to execute on this fast A strat. But Tiger able to answer back thanks to Cabal. Nice couple of little shots there, especially onto Dan King as well.
2-on-2. Seen a few of these go the way of Tiger, though. So, be very, very nice round to pick up. 9, I feel, is almost a tipping point for Tiger in this series. Tyloo don't exactly angle towards this map a lot, so to expect them to get 9, 10 rounds on the T side of Train, I wonder if they can actually do that, particularly the form they're in at the moment. It doesn't look, it doesn't look astronomical, There's no one running around banging heads off in some of the usual Tyloo fashion. Oh. Important shot for somebody to connect, and he's not going to be able to do that, so bomb plant will go down safely. 9 tries to defend, and somebody goes alone. He just pushes in there without Solely, no chance of a trade, and now it's a 1-on-2.
Thought he could maybe get in between the timings, catch the isolated defender out. However, the defender caught him this time, and it's going to be 2 apiece. Who gets the third? It is
Tiger's map. Mackie said, we're expecting to see a win from Tiger today. It would probably happen here, and they're off to a decent one.
There's going to be even trades for the moment. Summer down to 7 HP and is looking to get this bomb planted. That's going to be Dan King doing the honors. Tyloo trying to get back to safety. Dan King on to 22, but still no more kills found. Tiger all full HP and ready for the retake, but no kit in play here. Just looking to filter out all these little positions. Double stack actually over towards E-Box. However, it's going to be a double swing instead of the patient approach. 9 as well, just trying to find the angle. 2 more down below Blue, and it's going to be death from above. Nice! Easier approach. Couple of flashes come through, but how's the timing of the push from Tyloo? No one dropping down initially, and they're going to walk straight into the crosshair of 9, who's gazing from far away. Coolast as well, just waiting there at the coils. And this round has been picked apart. Tyloo not going to be given a thing. Summer. But let's see. Tyloo can sneak their way around with the Deagles. So far, nothing has really worked out. Bomb down at Sandwich as well, and that's going to be a nice little lineup for Cabal. They know exactly where Slowly's playing as well. Cabal's happy to take as many.
You want someone like 9 in your team because he has the AUG. He drops it over for Cool Last and he picks up the MP9. Maybe he has a spawn for it and that's why he's going for it, but it doesn't look like it at this stage. What a smoke grenade coming out. I need to see that again because he just gets... I mean, somebody just got one weight. I rate that.
Really great utility usage coming out for Tiger. Some utility I haven't seen. I've actually seen that smoke before, but I just haven't seen it for a very long time. So an oldie but a goodie works wonderfully as Tyloo hit back in a matter of moments. 3 kills, and now Tiger, 2 men down.
Bobby too, just praising Tiger obviously on a bit of a bonus round. Able to get the first kill, but unfortunately cannot capitalize from there. Cabal, a window of opportunity granted for Tyloo on the back of that boost at Ivy, and then a couple of players falling down close to T-Connector as Tiger were trying to take control as they lost Ivy. Bit of an interesting crossfire that's been set up actually. Dobu playing from Old Hell, and Ray just going to be playing close to the smoke. Waiting for and trying to get it Fader's direction. And if that was an M4, that would have been a kill for Ray. For Mars though, means he is unable to do as much damage as he needed to, and now Dobu in a very tough situation.
Okay, he's fought his way out of that nicely. Very dangerous now. Tyloo, you can see the bomb going solo towards the B site, and Dobu seems to be aware of the situation. Attacker's so far away as the bomb's planted. Now Dobu has this one-on-one on-site Summer. All he has to do is hide and wait for his teammate, and that's exactly what he's done, although that's going to be the info.
Yeah, Dobu doesn't have a defuse kit, so he's going to have to move quickly here. He's got a smoke at least, so maybe if he can get rid of Summer, but 10-second defuse in a smoke, probably not ideal, and now not an option. Has to push forward now, and does get the better of Summer, so...
They're way into the B site now.
Yeah, Dobu is in a good spot to defend. Ducks his head back down and gets himself a freebie. Nine's there to help out with the AWP, but Danking can't do anything. It's Summer left alive alone, and he's already clutched out once against Tiger to escape.
Oh, 9!
So I wonder if he's going to be able to do it again. There's already the kill to bring it back to the 2-on-1, which is far more achievable than a 1-on-3. Timing important for Coolest here. Cabal's been spotted, and now it's down to the 1-on-1. Summer, can he do it again? Has no idea where he's coming from, but finally spots him out. Summer's down to 10 HP. Coolest has to, again, move pretty quickly here because time's starting to run down. Molotov into a position where Summer isn't even at. And Summer might just hang out on the ladder.
That's all he has to do. However, Coolast, if he sticks this, might just have it. Oh, half a second. And
letting Tiger get really going on the CT side. Continue to keep that money down pretty low. Actually can see Tyloo coming back and winning this map from here, especially, you know, some of the mistakes starting to creep into the gameplay for Tiger, letting that 1-on-3 happen. Summer seems to be having a good day. Slowly's definitely having a roughie, 6 and 17, just after I was giving him some props earlier in the first half. So, you know, there's a few things left in the tank for Tyloo that if they get rolling, Tiger might start to struggle. USP's only in this round, so I won't be riding home about that.
Well, that's going to be a rifle in the mix. Somebody hits back as Coolast unable to get his mitts on the rifle, or at least use it. As 9 and Rate left last alive in a 2-on-4 situation. Tyloo, they are all over this round unless Slowly runs in backwards, which he almost does, and that P250 will get a kill, but I don't think there's going to be a rifle retrievable. Summer, okay, has allowed that to happen, but unfortunately there is no safe passage back from the short side of the ladder room there. And there you have it, 9. 1v3, looking to cause any damage possible, and it will be possible. Potential to maybe even get his mitts on an AK, which should be around the back of Bomb here. Looks like that was the intention, but somebody
retake if they do lose control of the site. So it kind of has to be a here and now, and that's the perfect lineup for 9. Not expecting a third player. Attacker still hiding in the smoke, but that's gone from bad to worse for Tyloo. Finally, Danking draws a kill back, but it's at the cost of his own life.
Now, Attacker is going to be torching that Molotov a little bit, but still, an insane entry coming forward. Is Coolast also answering in kind.
Great reaction, and another just dancing around. E-Box here will survive for now. Expecting someone to swing out of SL. Has to go for the reload in a moment, but still able to throw that nade in time. 9 as well, going to be disregarded here, playing around Sandwich. And Dan King tries to go for the pre-aim, and it works. Swings back just in time to find the headshot on the 9. And it's a 3-on-2, but still a winnable round for Tyloo.
Oh, it is a winnable round, but
Look where Cabal is.
how many of these have you seen just go to Tiger anyway? You know, 3-on-2, they haven't really been dropping too many. 1 or 2 against Summer. Summer's not alive anymore.
Dan King spotted him, and he's got him on the ladder, but Cabal will trade it out. Okay, now it's dangerous. Somebody a little bit too far away from getting these mitts on that bomb, which is it on the ground? It is. Okay, I thought that might have been on the top of red, and that could have really been the nail in the coffin.
No, I think this is all over pretty much. I mean, this is all comes down to timing, right? If Cabal clears this corner, he doesn't clear it, but somebody misses the headshot with the P250. I spoke a little bit too less. We just bust B and we kill Rate because he hasn't dropped any defensive utility. Unless 9's here because he's always here at the right time. The hero for Tiger. Unfortunately, he's going to switch to the sidearm. At that distance, USP is just not good enough to really contest against. Now the retrieved rifles.
Well, you don't want to let this one slip, Tiger. This is the opportunity to clean the map up here and now. Summer, another 1-on-3. Surely can't do it again.
Even still, but all 10 alive, not for long. Coolast as well. Happily locking down that T-Con push over towards Olaf. And everything slows down. It's going to be very hard for Tyloo to get back in. However, a couple of body tags might just be more than enough. And almost another. Somebody down to 58, but Tiger fully focused on the victory, and it looks like that could just be happening slowly now. 1v5. Man's got a deagle and a dream, but not a lot of health. And to commit to the hit, Coolast comes in on the flank, and unfortunately won't be able to find a thing as 3 more troops follow him down Banana, and it's just 9 trying to hold here at Library, which won't go well for him. Dan King takes his head clean off.
Yeah, needs to get that frag, doesn't he, to just stop Tyloo in their tracks. Now that there's this much control for Tyloo, it's going to be difficult for Tiger. Dobu, having found that frag, though, is going to open things up, but surely they're not aware of somebody coming back through Boiler. All the smoke's being thrown, flashes rather, into the bomb site. Somebody! Dobu just turns around, clotheslines him, and that's the end of that.
Well, could have. Just needs to be faster on his feet, you know? A little bit slow there. Needs to hit those B-hops. Be a little bit Foonesque, but looks like
hit. Dobu playing anti-flash here, but Cabal just sitting at Fountain doing a lot of damage with the Galil of all the weapons.
great weapon.
And somebody going to be...
But so far, what we've seen from Tyloo hasn't been super impressive on Inferno. Good util usage coming from Tiger. And just as I say it, Dan King decides to pull the head off of Coolest. There is one more player over toward B, though, from Tiger, and that is dealt with quite accordingly as well. So, I can eat my words, that was impressive from Tyloo.
But look where the bomb is, and if somebody actually gets caught out in transition, I mean, if...
Would have been in apartments. How's the angle? All right, Dobu was at the ready, but someone wins that engagement. How?
Oh my goodness. What? So this is starting to be a bit of a difference. Now, you can kind of see as soon as Tyloo are able to win some of these duels, some of the players starting to wake up a little bit. This is a huge difference. Obviously, Cabal kind of locked behind the smoke, looking to see how much damage that he can do.
On Inferno. 5-player stack, though, and a good peek off the back of the flash is going to give Tiger at least 1 kill in this round. There's a second flash as well, and they are just not relenting at all. Finally, Summer sets himself at the bottom of mid like a turret and takes down 3. Oh, that was a bit of
that one out. Get on the line and hold it strong. Dan King cannot peek this man today, who's feeling very sharp with the AWP.
Paramount for Tiger to wrestle some control back from Tyloo. Tyloo's the kind of team that once they do get on a bit of a roll, are liable to just start booking you in every side of the map. So Nine's done a good job of giving them the advantage in this round. Now it's time to convert. There's not a lot of time for Tyloo, so they're going to have to be quick into the bomb site, but Rate is a little quicker, and so is 9. The flick misses, but time surely not on the favor of Attacker here. He should get taken down before he... We'll just make things a little bit different.
What an angle coming out from Coolast.
From Coolast, who's holding on to the secondary AWP. Waiting for the rest of the players to come around the corner. Does miss that second shot, and Summer Doesn't quite catch him as he goes flying around the corner. Still 2 players in pit to find, and they were not expecting both Dobu and Rate, who eventually...
This flashbang is going to kind of blind them. Attack and just peeks, slowly just peeks into it regardless, and that's kind of nullified right there. Dobu.
Surely.
Well, they might not expect Dobu.
I reckon they will.
They will now. He's lost the element of surprise. He's lost the sight too. 9 now. Just looking to hold on to the AWP, which I believe the barrel was spotted as he was trying to...
Just by crab walking in. I don't know what to make about this one, because they almost line up for Dan King and Cabal, trying to desperately spray down and hold on to the side.
Success. It's when they were playing deep, double CT, etc. And that was really working against Tyloo. However, you know, the change in setup, quite working. Speaking of, there's a whole lot of aggression going on down mid. Tiger just trying to follow up that one, but one of the rifles already lost.
Stage. Somebody is probably waiting for a couple of reinforcements to be complete. It has taken quite a while. That's an AK that can be retrieved. See Cool Eyes just slowly walking over.
Trying to find the angles and the positions of these Tyloo players on the hunt. Slowly. It's a great usage of that utility. 9 on and off angle will hit the trigger perfectly. Fully blinded, finds one on the slowly. Shuts him down as well as gets that advantage for Tiger, which we haven't seen them with for a fair few rounds now.
Gonna have to convert it, aren't they? And then they're gonna have to convert a couple more at the end of the half as well. 9 still posted on the angle. There's plenty of util that Tyloo can use to push him off of this. Now it's going to be thrown on in. Smoke's coming across. See what Coolest can do. He's the player on the site. Nicely timed incendiary though from 9, and he'll be aware that Attacker is charging at him. USP comes out, and Attacker can't quite dive back through the smoke quickly enough to survive. Coolest does well to get one, but Cabal! A 3.
Looks like we are going to see them send in over towards second. This time Dobu off the back of a nice flash from 9 will get first blood. Dan King not going to be able to find any space to breathe. Cabal as well, just looks to dominate Banana. However, I don't know how much I'm liking this aggressive play with not only a man advantage, but solo on the B side.
Especially with no smoke and utility as well. I don't mind if he was a bit aggressive, you know, he had the flashbangs. That's what I mean. Normally you see a team, you'd rotate maybe 9 or Rate over into the B bomb site who has a bit of defensive utility to drop. This smoke has gone a little bit awry. That's a hell of a shot cut. That is amazing from 9.
He's on fire.
Yeah, it's a quick flick, forcing Tyloo to go back to B. And this is the problem that I've identified earlier, is that now 9's forced to kind of go back there. And playing AWP through a smoke, you just can't keep banging them through a smoke grenade. And Tyloo just going to be walking in, playing contact, might just work.
I mean, it's definitely been 9's day, hasn't it? He's been the linchpin for this Tiger roster. Cabal did have a good round previously. Gets a 1-for-1 this time, which is enough in a situation like this. Rotations coming across from the rest of the Tiger players, but they might be happy to give Tyloo the bomb plant here and not do anything too silly. Flash goes through though for Coolest, catches somebody who hides in the smoke.
Awkward. That's
already a player brought back. Tyloo, can they bring it to at least 2-on-2? And from there, then you think it starts to become winnable. 9's just holding on the angle, making sure they can't cross the back of sight, but I'm not really enjoying this from Tiger. At least Dobu flicks well onto somebody. An Attacker doesn't quite.
Whereas for Tyloo, you still have enough bank in some of these players to actually forward a few AKs. Out comes a fast push. Dobu going to drop the Molotov, but Attacker committing forward. Unfortunately, not fully blinded by Summer. And now the defensive utility is pretty strong. Dobu's re-swinging in.
You don't do that against
Of course
Tyloo.
He's re-swinging in, but the last 2 members from Tyloo going to be identified.
Oh, I don't see Tyloo winning the round from here. Somebody's
sure?
going to have to do something pretty magical. He is the kind of player that could make it happen, though. And now he's in possession of the bomb.
Oh, this is threading the needle by every sense of the term.
Go B. You know where he is.
And he's managed to slide away.
Throw
like
a flashbang
thief
on A to keep him interested.
in the night. And from here,
He's
He
won.
can isolate the
No
fights.
way.
He's
Right.
won.
The
He's
thing is,
actually won.
Tigers-
This is what he's going to do.
No,
He's going to open plant. He's going to open plant, and he's going to wrap all the way around to CT. I've seen this one before. He did this
Tigers'
against Renegades.
Coordination on these retakes has been so spectacular, other than that one against Summer.
Tigers
However,
still think it's A-side.
Okay, not anymore. But how much time is this going to take, and where is somebody going? No, he is not. Okay, thought he was going to go for the full wrap. He did isolate one fight, but even so, Dobu and Coolast looking to come in
They have
together.
a smoke and a nade. The smoke himself out of Banana, so defuse is on. Good spray, and somebody not quite traded by Coolest. Throw the nade in, son! He's a free kill if you throw the nade in. Work.
They have enough to get another round of the board. 4 AKs, 1 Galil, and some utility, as well as first blood. Couldn't ask for too much more from here. Tiger, they're running thin on the utility. Coolast, no molly to slow Tyloo in their tracks. We are going to start to make a bit of noise over towards this B side.
Oh.
Such a risky area for 9 to be playing as well. Boiler with an AWP. Going to hear Summer jump up into balcony, but he misses the most important shot of all. Is able to get out alive to reset the situation. 50 seconds left. Tiger have to gamble a stack somewhere, and they are going to actually gamble on the A side. A correct call, as Tyloo are going to be heading here.
Or are they?
Oh.
Because I think somebody might just be dropping some utility. The way they're still posturing could be a wrap.
4-man wrap through CT, bomb solo at Banana. No way. No one.
way.
What? Nah.
3K spray down from Coolest. Well,
Not when Tyloo is spread out like that. That's it. 8-7 for Tyloo.
8-7 for Tyloo, not a bad result, I think, for Tiger. That was a half that was looking pretty rough. Max, what's wrong, Mac? You're looking a bit incredulous right now.
Nothing's wrong.
And like you're incredulous. That brings it back to 3-on-4. Workable. Oh, no, you can't miss those. How's that even missed? It looked like it was dead on. Well, see what Rate and 9 are going to be able to do. They're going to have to go for the retake. Last round of the half.
I mean, save it into the switching of the halves. Patient crossfire from Tyloo secures them the last.
That's it. There's the half, Tyloo.
About that.
So Tyloo actually took a moment to get out of spawn there, and even though Dan King cops the bink on the cross, it is going to be Summer who takes first blood. Cabal down, and he's been a crucial point for Tiger. However, Tiger just smashing their way up Diggity. It's going to be Rate left solo, who gets dealt with nicely. Dobu now all on his lonesome in a 1-on-3. Knows that attacker is going to be isolated in pit, and does have the chance to turn that fight around. Unfortunately, somebody just sit there. Hold strong at Sandbags. However, Rate will make that work out. Okay, Dan King finds one of the Cabal, but will it be enough? They know that he's in apps and they've got control of sight for now before the rotations come through, but Dan King finds yet another.
He doesn't
nice
care.
little headshot.
He just keeps running around, doesn't he? Dan King is just stomping everywhere and still gets himself a kill. Rate's now down on 25 HP. 9 also low. P9 in hand. He'll try and put that to good use, but there's too many players from Tiger. The USP round reminding me of that.
Big damage.
1-for-1's not so bad so far. Just got to try and keep the CTs honest.
Another 1-for-1. Eagles doing pretty well.
Slowly. Playing a dangerous game on the edge of the smoke here. And as it fades, he will have the better of Rate. Almost Dobu as well, but Dobu will connect the two that he needed.
Oh, this
Will
is
be
so
slowly
winnable.
going down.
So winnable for Tiger. 2-on-1, whichever bomb site you choose to go to.
Self to nullify two very, really potent players, and I mean, you look at that. Summer's already set in the correct position. Oh, NCL, though. Not NCL, 9 actually. Doing pretty well to survive, even though he doesn't do too much damage. Flashbang comes a little bit too high up, and it should be Summer cleaning up. 9 trying his best. Is completely blinds off Dan King, who holds his shot. Great patience.
So Tiger don't actually get out unscathed. They put the smoke down now, and they'll need to get the bomb on the floor pretty quick smart because Tyloo is sending all the reinforcements forward. Nine seen Summer. What's going on there? Summer loses his head. So does Dobu. One plan only now going down, and Cabal's going to be locked on the site. Fighting hard, jumps up onto the box. Badly timed, though, because somebody rolled around the corner. Double pit setup results in a double kill for Tiger. But also the information for Tyloo as to where the remaining Ts are. It's just Attacker who's been the form player for Tyloo over the better part of 2 or 3 months now in this 2-on.
Has just found the timing on to slowly, but oh, there it is. Nice and silently. Will find slowly walking out from behind the sandbag. Speaking of push, it's going to be right straight into the site. Oh, no way. The collateral in a situation like that could have just saved the round for Tyloo.
Yeah, Summer 100% should have died there. He was out in no man's land, 15 HP, 2 AKs looking at him, but somehow pulls out the miracle shot. And Nine and Cabal will have to hold off the 2-on-3 retake. A few flashes there for Tyloo to play with, which will be helpful.
Again, Nine, kind of the linchpin at this stage. They're really trying to chase down Summer, but out comes the Niner pressure, and Cabal now in a perilous situation. But they line up for Cabal! Down to 22 HP, but he can't fight. Look at this angle coming out from Dan King. That's an insane angle, but cool last there with the trades alongside with Cabal. And this is looking much better from Tiger. Able to trade en masse and stop the pressure from Tyloo.
To get any information possible. Tyloo, however, great trigger discipline. Great patience on the other side of the smoke here, slowly dancing around.
What?
They've sent Ray in with that MAC-10, who's gone all the way through CT. It's going to be the A split all the way through B.
Dude, Ray's in A site and he's spotted out Summer, and he's still trying to take the duel with the MAC-10.
He's just trying to be the decoy right now to provide a little bit of space for the rest of the team to get out of brackets.
I don't think he's a decoy. He is the space creation at this stage. It needs to be guns out for the rest of the players. Great damage from somebody already, and Dan King making a ton of noise. Cool Ass surely will hear this as well. You can see Dobu heads down at Graveyard and does not want to be perishing here for now. Cool Ass though not realizing Dan King's still at Nana, but this is the rate show at the moment with the MAC-10 doing the damage.
What do you rate that?
I rate that a grade out of 8. No bait, no hesitation. Straight send through CT, drive binds it slowly. What do you do?
Forward, so maybe that can catch Tiger off guard. He's on the off angle. Cabal gets across into Boiler, okay. A big wrap into the A-bomb site from Tiger right now. And so far, 1 for 1, not a bad result. Slowly, probably not going to get a whole lot of work done with that gun up here, unless he's going to use it to make some fried chicken.
Ooh, love a bit of that.
Electro-fried chicken.
Ooh.
What do you think it would be called if we literally used electricity to cook something? You know, like, I know we use electricity to cook all the time, but do you understand what I mean? If he would just shoot the chicken and cook it that way.
That's very inhumane. I don't think we should be doing that,
The chicken's already dead, let's say. Would
I mean, he's going to go down to the explosion.
Electro-fried chicken?
Yeah.
Or is there another term for it?
Well, how about you and Sarah try it out in your free time and let us know how it goes?
Get one of them globes where if you put your hand on it, the electricity tries to touch you.
Ah, yes.
A bit of a change-up. That's going to push Summer off the location. And a flashbang as well. That's beautiful take. And now doubling down as well. This A site very vulnerable as Dan King. He has to stand up huge with the M4. And Raid's also locking down the flank at this stage. It's all down to Dan King to try to get this multiple spray down. They're coming at all different angles. They're not getting the trades at this stage. And he's got the smoke to play with. Time to slap a new magazine in here. But also time for Nine to make his way in alongside with Raid.
Well, Flash is going to get thrown up there by Dan King. Oh, he's spraying wildly. He's nearly won the duel. Oh, Wright gets it done with the Glock and not...
Impact, info, and it looks like he's being traded out as well. Great cover coming out for 9. Wright doubles back, even on 16 HP up against the pistols. No fear. There you go, Cool Last holding down the extremity. This round looking very good for Tiger so far. Dan King just playing around. Going to be a faster approach straight up into bracket. However, Dan King happily going to be taking the first kill of the round. Tiger, going to dodge that shot for now, baiting him out and forcing Dan King back into sight, but Dan King not one to back down from a fight. Finds another onto Rate. It's a 3v5. Make it 2v5. Everything going wrong for Tyloo with the change of pace.
Dobu, though, still in the position to kind of do some damage over here. All they have to do is neutralize attacker. And it seems like Dobu has managed to find the angle, but 9 unable to land the
A site, 20 seconds. In comes the rest of the utility. And do we see the rotation from Tyloo at all? Dobu could be a thorn in the side for now. As Summer tries to hold Famis on the balcony, the smoke, it's enough to keep him alive for just long enough. Cabal tries to come out with the Glock.
This could well be a split onto B, but Raid's just caught out in no man's land. Somebody through the flash gets a free kill. Here comes the push though from Tiger. Oh, dearie me, slowly gets himself a freebie as well. This is just not clean enough at all from Tiger, and the player in CT is too late to make a difference. How has this happened? Tiger just can't get the frags on the players in the site. 9 and Coolest save the day, but there's more work to be done.
And Coolest is facing down 3 of them as well, playing from sandbags. This is a hell of a position. And attacker! Huge flick coming out as well. And that's going to leave 9 all in his lonesome with an AWP. Unfortunately, he's already tagged down low. CZ charging in from Dan King. And both CTs going to be dropping flashes. No utility really to work with. They might just double swing this. And it's going to be Summer.
Early as well as a smoke for Summer. Seems to be aware that a bust could come through. It's a faster approach. Tiger all the way onto side already. Coolest opening things up with Mac 10. Attacker. He's going to be left last alive in pit here on the A site. That's going to be traded out though. And Tiger look good for maybe one more.
Yeah, nice post plans being set up here as well for Tiger. Yeah. You got 2 players off of the site. Bomb's going to go down, and I mean, it doesn't really matter anymore. As you say, Kev, it's going to be a save for Tyloo. So, potential overtime on the cards. That's what Tiger's gunning for. Money's not that crash hot for Tyloo. They haven't lost many, so saving these 2 guns is extremely important. Tiger's not interested in chasing either because their money's a little bit scuffed.
Yeah, you don't want to be throwing away and kind of coming into the final round with a couple of Mac 10s. It works for that one, but you can't make it work forever. Now, I feel like in this final round, it might be worth testing this B site. You haven't gone fast towards B just yet. You haven't really tested the pace. It is going to be difficult because you're going to be facing 2 of the players that are actually kitted up quite well with utility as well as weapons, but you got to do something.
Worried about Diggity for now. Spots one man, can't get the upwards flick to work, and that could be just what Tiger need. Man advantage now and looking to take control of the A site, but Tyloo, they've bolstered the defenses early, slowly coming in. Looking just to dominate Archers now, as we are going to see the push back to Dig. Attacker wants to try to turn the tides, but decides against it for now.
Big shot from Summer. Equalizes the numbers.
This is all down to somebody now. Still has a smoke and flashbang. He's going to be flashed off the angle.
Pretty heads-up play, though, from Tiger not to just charge into that A-bomb site to slow things down and force Tyloo to...
Summer. 9. He's just waiting at the perfect time. The setup's absolutely fantastic. Slowly, though, on his way back in. 9 gets the trade. All down to this 1 and 2 right now on the site. 2 on 2 in reality and slowly dancing around. And there it is! The headshot from...
site. So he's on an adventure. Cabal is not going to be taking any more part in this round either, as Coolest keeps his head ducked down. Try to find the P250.
Couple of great shots coming out from somebody, in all honesty, to find that headshot at that range as Cabal was trying to drop down to pit. Slowly, steadily, Tiger are going to be pushing up. They've got the 2 smokes for the cross. Summer for Tyloo in the meantime is going to be on the wrap. Won't be a delicious one for Tiger if Tyloo managed to find the timing. Out comes the push and the shots. Definitely landing for Tyloo with the pistol so far. They just fully run into upper dark. No flashes, nothing supporting. And Cabal's just there, ready and waiting. Cabal going to be swinging out. And oh my goodness, Cabal's just cracked the B side open.
Okay.
That's a bit loosey-goosey coming out from Tyloo.
So I think what you missed, Kev, which I think was the intention, there was a molly thrown over towards that cutout. Not to the cutout at the car, but to the cutout on the other side of tunnels. So Tiger would have thought, oh, there's a molly there. We're not going to rush. But Tiger were watching it and then just watched Tyloo swing straight into them. So theoretically, could have worked. In practice, certainly did not work. And Tiger are now finding their first round.
Yeah, an attacker just trying to stay alive with the M4. That's really just the Cabal show just there. And now attacker trying to make his way desperately into pit. Toby says no. Trying to also fight it. Flashbang is going to go high. 9's going to spot this. And 9 in the perfect position to strike alongside with Rate. Punishes Tyloo for their aggression. Great stuff coming out from Tiger.
Well, I mean, Tyloo had to do something like that. With the buy that they had, with the lack of util that they had to make a move to try and get some kinds of information, some kind of player advantage, something. And unfortunately, Tiger was prepared for it.
Sif slowly is prepared. He certainly is not. Thought he heard a pin pull and went to look away, but then he heard the footsteps, which eventually ran towards him. But that is going to be the B site found, and another round for Tiger, as both the Tyloo players look to save and keep the AWP alive and an AK in the hands of Summer and DanKing. However, will that one happen? Tiger, they've got some money in the bank. Rate is flirting with the idea of sending this way out bedroom.
All right, let's stay on that. Let's take a look at this shirt for a little bit longer.
Okay, that's what we want to know. And MC, if you know what team that is, give us a third-person nod. If not, just don't do anything, because I'm assuming you're just as bedazzled as we are.
Didn't you say that he played on W2C before?
But is that the W2C shirt? I don't know. We're trying to figure out what shirt that is.
A little boost coming out as DanKing gets legged for his troubles, but hey, a pick is pretty good, and I think they're just going to go and do it again. Summer's also pushed up short at the same time, gets the timing onto Cabal, which is now a numbers advantage, not necessarily an HP advantage that much in the favor of Tyloo.
HP certainly is very low. Oh, Coolest lucky that slowly was actually fairly tagged up. He could have been overwhelmed. Good spot for 9 to find himself in. Can maybe even get another one here when there's players crossing the doors. DanKing's going to take a peek. 9 is absolutely popping off. And Rate is there.
Actually navigating through these flashbangs most of the time. Has to be some good flashbangs. There's the first one.
Do have Cabal locking down the mid-rotations as well for Tiger as they plant their bomb on A. I'll be interested to see what he's going to be able to get done if Tyloo push up mid. You can see him just chilling, waiting, seeing if anyone's going to pop their way through. But looks like Tyloo are taking the standard route, not getting too greedy. DanKing's already chimed in with one, and Dobu can't land the shots over the smoke. Now the flash is coming through from the CTs. On the retake comes Tyloo, and they come with a vengeance, but Dobu has nailed 3 heads. It's DanKing remaining against 2 Tiger players, and Dobu will convert his 4th frag for the round as...
The B site looking dangerous with attacker playing point, and this is maybe a dangerous position, but also going to be a world of information. That Summer is going to send a flash as well, and the CZ does not reign supreme this time. It's going to be both the B players dealt with quickly.
I don't know how he actually doesn't get one there. You know, in such a chaotic position, Tiger managed to get into the site unscathed. Obviously, they lose Dobu, who's on the lurk in mid, but how they actually get into the B-bomb site without losing a single player is beyond me. It was such a good flashbang. You could see all those players holding their arm up over their eyes, but in the end, Tiger are now going to be the ones to pull ahead on Dust 2. Tyloo do save 2 guns through.
Still early days, though.
Yeah. I'm feeling pretty quietly confident for Tiger.
Doing all right so far. I feel like Tyloo on that T side is pretty...
Punching, so to speak, on the back of that AWP.
Yeah, well played so far by both teams. Tiger are going to be the ones to aggress up onto the A-bomb site, though, with some util to help out. In the meanwhile, Slowly is making his way around behind Tiger. But they've got the bomb plant down. And Coolest will take the dangerous weapon away from Tyloo. DanKing is still holding on to his AWP. Looks like
really going on at B, so Cabal's run out for almost free, slowly close range to the doors. Has managed to find a kill, so yes, there's first blood drawn, but even so, B site completely in the hands of Tiger. They just need to transition in that direction.
I don't know, this round's suddenly become dicey because all that stands between pretty much a 5-on-3 at this stage is, or a 4-on-3. Is Coolest actually getting a multi-frag? Smoke actually allows DanKing to retrieve it. Coolest just playing it cool. Won't call him Daddy Cool just yet. See what moves he's got if he makes his way out through mid, but he's actually going to go reinforce the B site instead. It's going to be Rate, assuming that mid control now. Smoke in the tunnels. Looks like Tyloo still kind of want to go for this on the back of the pistols.
Oh, that smoke has missed the mark as well at the end of Upper Dark. Rate as well. Comes in almost at the perfect moment. However, somebody clears him out, and that's going to be some good damage on the exits. Tyloo, that's all they're after at this point, is more damage, and damage they will find. But even so, 2 AKs carried across into the next. That's going to be more than Tyloo could have hoped for after losing that B site. Somebody takes a head off of 9.
Tiger in terms of flashbangs or corner clearance or Molotovs, but Dan King drops that smoke at the perfect time. Rate's gonna bust out through it regardless. He just jumps straight through the smoke and punishes Dan King. Not an easy task. Attacker now forced between a rock and a hard place. You can see he just can't get anything done at this stage. And although somebody's charging up to elevator, at least he's able to grab one before he's able to flit away. Just got a feeling that Tyloo just need to back out and just save the weapons over here because Cabal's making this costly through the smoke. He doesn't need to see you to punish you, as that's all the weapons lost for Tyloo. Cabal real
Site work. Slow approach at the start. Now somebody trying to find something through the smoke, but he will be forced back by some utility after taking 9 with him.
Force buy has come out from Tyloo in this round, and so far it's paid dividends in terms of the AWP actually finding the first initial pick. Well, somebody does somebody's dues. Re-peeking onto an angle.
Very true. Hard to wide swing with an AWP though.
Yeah. Not going to be punished for it. There's no one really in the position to kind of trade out until there, where he decides to... He has a think about it. He goes, do I swing into this position? I absolutely do. And Tiger just rolling forward onto the site at this stage. It is going to be a 3-on-2. Make it a 3-on-1 after a couple of smoke shots once again. Tiger finding so many kills.
Dobu
Granted in the smoke.
has been so damn sharp this series, especially when it comes to doing what's necessary, leading by example.
14 to 10.
But even then,
it's pretty close.
I've seen Tyloo come back from, you know, the opponent being
Oh
15.
no, Dobu. He
Whoa,
did
big,
it to Dan King. Just runs to the molly, tries to find the timing.
If
it
he
works.
didn't die to that molly, he would have got a double kill.
yeah, big call. Very ambitious, and unfortunately, there was just too many flames to run through.
Look, a 1-for-1's not too bad, even still, when you're on the T side. So I think you'll take that.
Oh, and the perfect timing on the bust from Coolest. They really are reading Tyloo like a book at the moment. Man advantage and starting to make the split happen. But somebody still perched over behind default. Should be spotted in a moment. Seems that he might have been. Goes wide, and that is a serious mistake. Slowly going to be spotted in C.
Up through mid, maybe into lower dark, but
Oh.
9.
Oh.
Great little flick from 9.
Okay.
He's been very impressive today. My main problem with 9, when we saw him playing earlier as well in the
Is
year,
nothing at all?
no, was the inconsistency.
Okay.
You know, he did have some rounds and some maps even like this, but he also was a bit of a letdown in some other instances. This time, obviously, on his day, but big pushes coming out from Tyloo all over the map, up towards B, in towards mid. It'll allow Tiger into A. Only the one smoke, actually, to get the bomb across, but looks like 9 will be able to do that. Great covers well, making sure that somebody can't run up on short.
It looked like for a moment there Tyloo had enough, and they really wanted to try to control the map again. However, Summer going to be dealt with. Rate and 9 hitting everything in their sights right now. If anyone can clutch it, it's probably Attacker here. However,
You can see the utility has been dropped, but I mean, slowly just needs to double down. It's all he needs to do, but unfortunately he can't. And the problem with this rotation is that it's completely segregated. It's up to... If the CTs can bust in time to deny this plant, that's it. Summer needs to make the play right now.
and they're fully aware as well that 2 of the Tiger players were quite far away, but the uppers player starts to make his way through. Summer's just waiting for this contact before he sends it in. Dan King as well, aware of his position at mid. There goes the plat player. It's up to Dobu, who's been so damn solid for Tiger, but not this time. And a little bit too far away as 9 starts to come in, tapping away. Summer wants to go for the peak and will. At the top of mid, might just be able to find some perfect timing, and that's going to be Dobu going down. But still 2 more players here in spawn that he will have to deal with for now, unless he escapes to short for free, which seems to be happening.
I think you'll be happy with that, honestly, for Tiger.
Oh, yeah.
But the problem is no map control to work with at this stage. 50 seconds left in the time. I mean, outside of long, but reality is you're not going to be able to take the map just through long. You've got so many areas that you need to clear. Attacker, still attacking.
Crab walking up through short.
Big rotation over toward long for Tiger, which may not end up being a fruitful decision. There
Might
was only
work
the one
out.
player on B for a little while there, but I mean, you're not wrong. Somebody holding from the A site has only an M4 and a HE nade. Bit of a rotation coming in from Tyloo, perfectly timed. Even you see slowly starting to come across now as well. This is dangerous for Tiger. Could be a 5th round for Tyloo, but Wraith has other ideas. So does 9. Dan King with an eagle though, holds strong on the site, and 9 has nothing left to do but watch the round timer tick away. There's no time for him to get up onto the site to plant the bomb. Somebody might...
They have, as Tiger start to readjust. Nice shot from Wraith as well, straight down suicide.
That's not an easy one to hit.
No,
Very,
it
very
takes
long
him
range.
And body shots him at that range. So deep smoke into CT. One setup at Ninja, or Gandalf or Wizard, however you want to call it. But Koulas actually has been dinked out quite heavily through the edge of the box.
He'll just be holding his position for now, trying to peek off the presence of his teammates. It's Wraith that leads the charge, starting to push his way toward the site. Already a couple of frags in the round for him. Coolest trades him down, and it's just Summer who's gone for the map. He can get even 1 kill here. That's pretty good. Doesn't even really get a lick of damage through there. 9's going to get aggressive. Good flash, God flash! Double kill for 9, pulls the USP out, has to try and still take the challenge because you know somebody's going to swing, but Dobu's done some work up on the A-bomb site as well. It's 2v2. Tiger, 10 seconds left to hold to stop Tyloo from planting the bomb, and they've done it. It's down in CT. There's no chance that Summer wins the round from here, and just...
Only now, Tyloo realise they are in trouble, and they're looking to change. Oh my. Dobu fell off the ledge for a moment, and that was a crucial mistake. You can't allow Slowly to fire up like this.
Remember what I was saying, Mac, about Slowly in the Deagle. He was having a shocker on train, but rounds like this can go the way of Tyloo when Slowly hits a couple of shots with an Eagle.
Go Slowly.
Really opens
Go,
it up.
son.
And Wraith is the only remainder for Tiger. Tyloo's not dead.
They're going to push into upper dark. Wraith actually finds 1 in that situation, which is completely ridiculous. Coolest as well goes through. Now this is where the round comes crumbling down for Tyloo. How's the positioning and the rest of the round? No, Cabal's gone down. That's going to be the B site found as Tiger start to rotate in. Oh, Dobu can't connect this time.
Well, that's Edge. Default plant's going to come down. 9's going to bang out slowly, and this is where the M4 really comes in the impact. Attacker and Summer, no head armor here. Going to go for the challenge. Summer trying to equalize the numbers, but the pressure's coming in from tunnels. 9 through the flashbang, able to get the kill. It's all down to Summer at this stage. Sidearm not finding the shots. 9 trying to play the best bunny hop rabbit there.
Smokes. Oh no, he's in the perfect position. And now his teammates as well need to help him out. Nice and close, but only good for 1. Great attempt, but it all slows down. Tyloo now with full control of sight. Somebody as well will find Coolest looking the wrong direction, and Dobu is going to be split on somebody. High impact round from him, and Tyloo aren't done just yet.
That could have gone either way.
Comes down to the flashbang not coming out early enough for allow 9 to kind of peek behind that. So, unfortunately, it means that I think Dobu didn't have any flashbangs to work with. And somebody's already fast on the hunt. Might catch off Cabal. Cabal's got the AWP. Unfavorable angle to deal with, but still gets the flick. Pressure now coming in from lower dark. I think for Tyloo, just kind of cool your heels for a little bit. You don't want to be losing any more additional weapons. But Dan King, more than happy to swing, but just slowly and steadily, rifle's actually being dropped.
Okay, so it ends up getting
Pool, so to speak, of information, and Wraiths.
these shots as Tyloo have yet to plant. Dan King looking the wrong direction from below. Wraith strikes, and this round crumbles for Tyloo.
This way for CT hides up there. Coolest is going to get caught off timing. Dobu should be good for the trade.
Not sure that necessarily favours Tiger, though. However, Dobu will be trying to make his way in time. Great flashes as well to buy time, but Wraith, he's fully blinded.
Stuck.
He's in the open. How is he alive here? How's he been allowed to get to short boxes? Covers there from 9 as well. And it is going to be a very awkward situation. Pulls out the secondary, slowly ends up taking his head straight off as 9 does all the damage himself. Dan King hits back, Dobu goes down, and somehow 9's the one still alive over towards short. Bomb down on the cross now with 29 seconds and 19 hate.
Twice in a row. They're going to try and catch him off guard this time around. Ooh, that's good to get the trade.
You know, I was half expecting Attacker to get a double kill there.
Yep.
Just so you'd have to eat your words, Kev.
Well, 1 for 1 still favours the T's at the moment, and they've got full control of the A site. Tiger deep in CT, trying to play the longer range, knowing they're up against the pistols. Shot baited out, and that bomb has gone through the route of short instead. That's going to be planted for Plat, not necessarily short, though. Now it gets dangerous. Somebody close range. Tech 9 is going to get a whole world of information. 2 players going towards long. Knows that there's a third here and runs out, finds one. He almost gets the second, but chokes on the last spam.
That could be the difference maker. Keeping that one extra player alive. Tiger have equal numbers if they can finish it off here and now. That kill from Summer, though, might be just a little bit too much. They're going to let it go. That's fine.
Double up. Very important that you keep.
9 knows.
And if there's someone that's been hitting all their shots today, it is this man perched on short. However, at long, rate's gone down, and now 9 is in between a rock and a hard place. Nice shot, though! Finds himself the double on short, and that could be just enough. Coolest comes in with that second AWP as well, but 9 still able to hold the cross, but not for long. Dan King out mid-doors is enough. Max 7 comes in. That's going to be the upgrade to the AK, and a one-on-one. Who wins it from here?
Well, Cabal has the HP. 20 seconds for somebody to get that bomb plant down. And Cabal would know where the bomb is. He knows that this has to be an A-site plant.
He's got the kit to work with as well as a Molotov. Somebody just going to make his way in towards Gandalf. Into Ninja.
Cabal's got plenty of time to work with, and a defuse kit, and a Molotov.
Question is, where does he Molotov? Does somebody move from this position?
Well, he's surely going to Molotov up short, if he's going to use it at all, which he may not at this point because it'll give away his position. Somebody checks the bomb, doesn't see him, and
A train that exists.
what about this though? 5 USPs, somebody rolls around the corner, great flash. Tiger do only get the 1 kill with it though, and they lose a couple for it. So I was prepared to get a little bit excited. I was prepared for an Avant First Order-esque kind of round, and still some more.
Look, after you miss Molotovs like that, I'm going to say no. You're not going to make it work out. And Dobu nearly converts the double. Cabal, a 1-for-1 trade, but now Rate's on an island by himself, trying to find just the window of opportunity, unable to do so.
Oh.
And another. But Tiger realised the economy is in shambles.
Every single round that Tiger loses here just mounts the pressure even further, and money is going to be a huge problem next round as well. That's
Fantastic at the moment, and 9, of course he gets the timing. 9's been superb so far. Finally, a numbers advantage for Tiger, but somebody charging through. This is a huge advantage now for Tyloo. Big, big territory for them to control.
9 swaps. Goes back for more, but he will survive for now. Down to 26 and doesn't communicate that one in time. But Dobu deals with the long player, so now a chance as we head back to the 3-on-3.
Yeah, I think he might have communicated it, but Dobu just had bigger problems to worry about.
Just no time.
Bigger fish to fry. Just could not turn because somebody was charging up long as well. And that's that double pincer approach that's so important in a game like Counter-Strike. Well, 3-on-3, and the decision has to be made for Tiger. Do we go for this, or do we save for next round? Because if they go for this and they lose, 3.4k, they can't get a proper buy next round. They could win from here, though. Rate's got the pick on the Dan King. Summer and Attacker to hold for Tyloo. And Tiger don't have much time. No, they've let it slip. 9 has to save. So important to keep through to the next round, especially considering how mid. 9 in the perfect position to hold off the attack, and Cabal goes aggressive out of the bedroom doors, equalizing at 4 apiece. There's 30 seconds, and Tyloo need to get the bomb down. It's on the site, but it's not planted, and 9 is stepping up once again. Dobu gets the important frags, and Tiger have done it. They've knocked Tiger.